Flatlanders. We're back out on the big lake. We're doing a tournament this time. You know what, I've been trying to do this open for probably about an hour and a half now, and every 10-15 minutes we're pulling in a fish. Maybe even have a few trophies in the box right now, but you know, we're trying to bring home some money. We're having a great time. Any day out here on the big lake, enjoying nature and enjoying the wonders that God gives us is better than a day sitting in the office. We'll show you what we've got going on Flatlanders right now, right here.
Being it's the first time that I've been fishing, it's been amazing. We've caught about 6 fish in 3 hours. Biggest fish about 14 pounds. It's been fun. Weather's great. You know, the experience this morning has been it's been nice. We take a nice boat ride out. We're out about 6 miles, choppy, about 1 to 2 footers, and it's just nice breeze. It's a great day. Well, it was interesting. You know, you're not sure that the fish is on for a minute, and then it's on, and it's quite a battle. It's you know, it takes about 15 minutes to reel it in, and you know, it's a thrill to get them in the cooler. Now we'll keep fishing. It's beautiful to be out on the water. Being out here is a better day to be on the land anytime. I would try it at least once, but go with somebody that knows what they're doing.
That way, your first mate, Captain First Mate Tim.
First Mate Tim, he is just a crack up. If I were you, I'd pay somebody to go fish with him. Absolutely, I would come out again in a heartbeat. Except this time I'd bring night crawlers.
Yeah, I've charter boat fished a couple times, but it's been a few years, and this is the best. I didn't have to pay.
Yeah.
Love the water. It's the most peaceful place I can find. Good sized fish. I don't know, what was it, 14, 15 pounds or so? Yeah, it was a good fight. He was kind of angry and didn't want to get in the boat, but that's what makes it exciting. It was fun watching Roy reeling that first fish. That's an exciting time for anybody. And it was a nice fish. Good fight, and caught him pretty early.
Okay, the weigh-in has been, this year it's been great. The weather was super. Looks like the fish bite was great today. And you know, this is probably one of the best turnouts we've had in about 3 years because of the weather and the fishing. You know, the Morris people, the kids who are grandkids and brothers, cousins of the Merle Morris team, they furnish the beer, and Bob's processing, you know, does all the cooking for us. And so it's run good.
Well, we got our dad's tournament. This is the 35th year of it. We started this tournament when Dad died, because he was a fisherman from way back in the 60s. He fished every day. I went with him back in the 60s and 70s, clear up we fished the Manistee and Platte River, Platte Lake. Goes back a long time, and he trained my brother and I to fish. We bought boats and had boats forever and ever, and we're right on probably about our 15th boat now. And now I've started a charter service with my son here in South Haven, Michigan, called South Haven Fishing Charters. And we still can't win this tournament, though.
Amazing to me that we're all here, and I'm from Muskegon. I still used to bring my boat down, and we used to have 4 boats in the tournament, and now there's only 2. I can't tell you how proud I am that people here in South Haven still honor my dad to that extent.
Well, we were all born and raised right here and lived in South Haven ever since, you know, we're all 4 of us. There's me and Jim and Joan and Marion lived here all our lives. And all this South Haven just changed from a tourist town to a commercial town to back to a tourist town. And the tourist business here right now is astronomical. And these little tournaments like this just bring more and more people in, and South Haven can handle it. It means a lot just to, you know, have remember our father. That's what this thing all started about, you know. And when you can remember your father for 35 years, usually after 35 years, everybody in town forgets about people, you know, people that have passed, that had an impact on the community. And now this brings it back every year. It brings back the memory to people, and it gets bigger every year. This year we've had, I'm sure there were 25 boats in it this year. That's almost more than a lot of the big tournaments have. And that's basically it. You know, it's just a remembrance of our father that is a very good thing. First thing they have to do is be a steelhead, because it is a steelhead chapter deal. So I don't think it's open to just everybody. And it's not hard to be a steeler. You pay $20 and you're a member of the Steelheaders. And then you can join, or anybody can join. And it's just a good, fun tournament, you know. And we cook out afterwards, and one of the son-in-law, or one of the grandnephews owns a grocery store, and he brings free beer and pop and everything for everybody. And it's just a fun tournament.
Well, my grandfather was quite the fisherman. Took me out when I was barely old enough to go, 4 or 5 years old, got me hooked. And it's just been a family fetish for the rest of my life. I live to fish. When I go on vacation, I fish. I fish for a living. All of that. It's a family love that you can't get away from. It's like being addicted to smoking almost. You just can't get away from it. I live to go fishing every day. There's nothing better than getting out on the water. I mean, you can look at scenery around you, and when you get out on the water, it's peaceful, it's relaxing. It's not always fishing, catching fish, you know, it's part of being out there, and just the ambiance of the water and going for a boat ride and looking at the sunset or the sunrise is the most amazing part of the morning. I love it. I can't think of a better office window I get to look out of every morning when I watch the sun come over the horizon. I'm sitting on the back of my boat watching the sun come up. Doesn't get any better. There's no better experience than going out there and setting all your rods. Like we said earlier, the sun's coming up over the horizon, and all of a sudden the rods take off and you've got a 20-pound king on that's just peeling line out. You can't stop it. You can't slow the boat down enough, and he's going the other way. And when you finally get that fish to the boat 15 minutes later and you see it's 18 to 20 pounds, and the look on those people's faces is absolutely amazement and payment enough for me right there. They love it.